All right. Good morning. Today is Friday, September 26th, 2025. And we've just started here with the markets. The market opened up here pretty much with strength. Pretty much opened up with strength in what has been for the week, what has been a bearish price action. What we see here is nothing but, I guess you can call it a cool off of the bearish action. So from Monday was a bullish day for the markets, and what we had was a Tuesday that saw price went down unexpectedly, and followed by a Wednesday that also saw a continuation of that downtrend or downside. And Thursday was also the same, a continuation of the downside. Now today being Friday, the pre-market was what I was looking at. The pre-market price action itself was showing signs of strength in a way. And by 8:30, this was the 8:30 candle, and what we could see with the data, the PCE data that came out, it pretty much put price on the upside, and that was in a way a hint, or maybe I would say sort of it's a hint to what to expect. There was this pullback here, and by 9:30 market open way, then there was this. So I'm not interested in trying to chase the market, especially when the market opens up, because I've had my fair share of of blowups on that one. So again, I think that today would be a green day. Today should end green. If that is the case, then there's no need for me to chase all this. Sure, it is a very good price action, yes, but you will not always catch this action. That's guaranteed. You will not always catch this action. There's no need for me to rush and start chasing. All I have to do is to wait for price to come, to wait for my setup to be there. If I don't see a setup, then I'm not taking any trades. I'm okay with that. There's no need to rush into a trade, because the more you do that, the more guaranteed that you're gonna blow up. That is just a given. So you wait for the setup, and once the setup comes your way, you take it. That's the way to do it. So I've already missed this right here. What's going to happen is going to be a retracement. That's already happening right now. It's going to be a retracement of this trend. And if that is the case, I can still take a trade based off of that retracement. But I have a very hard rule not to do that. Not to, the market just opened up. I want I want to see clean price action. I want to see price action to kind of delineate itself before I can confidently take a trade. So that's what I want to see. This is the reversal that I talked about. It's happening now. And after this reversal, if this is going to be a green day, then what you expect to see is nothing but a continuation, right? So nothing but a continuation. Maybe did something like this, perhaps even higher than that. So that's probably what you will see. But my trade would be down here, that is where my trade would be, or somewhere here along these lines. But if you notice, you see the way that this market is pushing down. It is pushing down pretty. There's some sort of weakness in that push down, and this is happening way too fast. So market just opened up, and you have this sort of strength in this market. You have this volatility in this market. This is just a 1 minute, 5 minute candle, and this is happening here. I'm not interested in trying to chase. I want to control my emotions, and I want to be sure when I'm getting into a trade, I don't have to panic. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to be, trying to micromanage the trade. Is not what I'm trying to do. So I'll let this show itself. After the market has shown itself and done all of its damages, then and only then would I be looking for a trade based on the setup. And if a setup is there, I'll take it. I'll take the trade. And if there's no setup, then I will not take a trade. It is as simple as that. So what you see right here is 50% retracement of this right here. Now, I think he may do this. But I would not be surprised. I would really not be surprised if it does this. I would not be surprised too if it does that. But I think this is what it's gonna do as opposing this other one. Can't change the color of that, can I? No, I don't think so. Okay, all right. So this is what we have here. So it's all about waiting. It's a waiting game from now on. This was a good trade. This was one trade. This was another trade. So about two trades now, but those are not, a high confidence trade. And this is only, this 5 minute candle was. Oh, there we go. So it's looking like now that this is coming down, and what you will see is something like this, more like this than this. So all right. So we'll wait and see how this plays out. This is no doubt a very lovely price action. Actually, this week has been very lovely in terms of the price action. I have not seen, at least in a long time, I haven't seen it like this. And I'm pretty happy because most of my trades this week has been very solid. Okay, so what we're dealing with now is it looks like that's coming down there and it's heading down. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's even more lovely. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. That's lovely. I love it. I was thinking it would take its time, but it's coming down with speed here. Look at that volatility. Look at that. It is interesting. This is lovely. This week has been a very beautiful week. And this is happening just with a 5 minute candle. This whole red movement is just 2 5 minute candle. What a day. It's lovely. So you don't go chasing price. You let the setup come to you. You let the price come to you. You don't go chasing because that is not a very good thing to be doing. And most of the times, if you do that, most of the times you are not gonna be, you're gonna be very hot doing that. So it's lovely, lovely price action. I love it. I really love it. Damn. All right. Okay. Now I wouldn't be surprised if this shoots up again. So far what this is just a 76.40 or 78.6. It's just a 78.6 78.6 retracement there. Did I mess this up? Yeah, I'm not sure why this is saying that, but this is saying 76.40, it should be 78.6. But the levels correspond to 78.6 anyways. That's what the levels correspond to. Or does it? Doesn't even correspond to that. Well, 78.6 will be just right here. Okay, all right, that's good enough. I can definitely work with that. Yeah, this is something else, man. You can't even change this. So it says 76.4. It should be saying 78.6. Yeah, 78.6. There we go. So this, on the one hand you have this, on the other hand you have this, you have that. I think more or less could be seeing this than see that. I mean, the reason why I say that is because this price has gotten down this low here. It could still do this as long as it doesn't get down here. Once it gets down here, then we're looking at this. So again, just wait and see what happens there. I mean, I think I would prefer to see price do this. It honestly doesn't really matter if it does this, or whether it does this or does that. It doesn't really matter. But to me, in terms of trading, though, I think this more or less for me would be a better risk to reward in terms of trying to catch a trade than this. So yeah, I'll just wait now and see. Wait for more destruction here to kind of clean itself out. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful price action. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. All right. So it's yeah, it's look more and more. It's looking more like it may be this, but then again, this is not out of the equation. As long as it doesn't touch here, if it touches here, then we're looking at this. But as long as it's right here, so the 8.6, we could still be looking at this as this stuff. It's funny because I mean, Nasdaq is it's entirely doing it's Nasdaq is just way more weaker and it's doing something totally different. Whereas ES is just has more strength. So Nasdaq or the NQ is already down at the bottom there. It's already down at the bottom. The NQ is already down at the bottom there, and it's still moving lower. But ES is still not though. ES is not as down or not as weak as Nasdaq is. Okay, I'll look at this right now. So this point here would be a place of invalidation. For ES, for Nasdaq, it has already done that, but I think more attention should be focused on ES than on Nasdaq, because ES is really the leader in terms of price action. What ES does, the rest kind of follows. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to be chasing a trade or looking to take a trade uh, somewhere down here at the bottom here. Yeah, and I'm hopefully looking for a long. Uh, I'm not comfortable chasing along here, this area. I want somewhere around this area or somewhere down, further down here if it's gonna get down there. That is where I'm looking for along. So there's somewhere along this line on on this curve. I don't want to chase it just for long here. This is it's way too early to be doing that. It's way too doing that probably would mean a stop loss would easily get taken. If there's anything to be doing at this point is to be taking a shot. But then again, putting a stop here could easily mean that your stop is taken out too. So it's not in terms of risk to reward, it's not very good. And putting a stop right here is that's not worth it. Yeah, I mean there are a couple of trades, but it comes down to risk to reward because this would have been one trade here, this would have been a second trade. Again, it comes down to risk to reward. All right, so it's just beginning to come down here. Um, so I'm paying attention now because this is where I'm gonna have to take a trade. I'm looking for a long position. That's what I'm looking for. The risk to reward is not a whole lot. I mean the actually risk to reward is good. Is the the risk to reward is not that bad. The risk to reward on this one is just what I'm not really liking. Knowing what the price does at that area is just something I don't like. But probably thinking now that may actually be a good trade. Now thinking about all this now, I was thinking, oh, this right here, going a shot here could have been the best, but did not expect this to happen. This is did not expect that to happen. I was expecting not expect this to happen. I was expecting more or less uh, this than this. So it's totally different, but it's still beautiful though. Still beautiful price action, and I love it. Yeah, I want to get in on a trade somewhere here. So this is not doesn't work no more. This is even faster than I thought it. Than I thought. Yeah, this is pretty fast. So it's not even looking like this. It's just straight down. So we might get this. This is what it might look like now. So I'm trying to chase this to get off here. This is what I'm trying to chase now. This point here is what I'm trying to chase. Is what I'm looking for now. Okay. Yeah, this is beautiful. This would have been a beautiful shot, but then again, yeah, it's hard to imagine that something like this would happen. It's really hard, for me to imagine that. And sure enough, that's what happened. Sure enough, that's what happened. This is crazy. Beautiful price action. Beautiful price action. Beautiful price action. Beautiful. Wow, this is nuts. This is beautiful. I love it. So now I'm beginning to think how many trades or how many contracts that I want to get in at. This is beautiful. At the same time, I can notice the FOMO, trying the FOMO here is not, yeah, I have to control my emotions too because I can see that, oh, the FOMO is trying to kick in, but that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let it do that. So I'm totally okay. Even if I don't take a trade, but this is a good setup. This is a beautiful setup. In my opinion, this is a beautiful setup. Beautiful setup for a long. Okay, I want to see what's going on the 5 minutes though, and perhaps on the 1 minute. I want to see what's going on there. This is a beautiful, beautiful trade, and on the 1 minute, what's going on down there? Okay, this might be a good long.
Orders.
So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to decrease one contract there. I'm going to decrease that one contract there because so I'm going to decrease that, bring it down here. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. I want to see 5 minutes. Actually, let me see what I'm doing here because the stop should have been okay. So this is actually not too bad. I don't mind putting this stop down here because this is only just two contracts there. Just to kind of see what I'm doing here for a second. This is a 5 minutes. How about 15 minutes? I'm gonna have to place the stop back. I just want to see what's I want to see what I'm doing right here too. I just want to know what I'm doing here or what the plan is. Okay, I may have to put one stop here above there because if it does do something like that, then I want to be out. Right. Right. And I'm gonna have to let one float. Let me calculate the risk, the reward, the risk there. I should have done that before. So we have, yeah, I'm gonna put one stop. I'm gonna put one hard stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna put one stop there. Then the other one, I'm gonna have to. So I want to see what's going on here. 63 minus 56. That's 7. So that's about $35 for that one there. I'm totally fine with that. I'm gonna add one more, assuming this changes. If it goes up, I'm gonna add one more, but I'm okay taking that one out there just to see what happened here. What happens here? But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have to drop down on the 5 minutes to see what's going on. So the 5 minutes there's still weakness in this stuff. Just curious, I want to see the 1 minute too. The 1 minute is okay. I want to see the 5 minutes then again. And now I want to see the 15. Yeah, it's beautiful. This might take out this one contract there, but that's totally fine. I can kind of drag this one, and I'm gonna add back again. Now I think it might go up. It should go up, hopefully though. But if it doesn't, it takes out this, then I'm gonna get in. I'm trying to get in at least 5 contracts for this whole event. All right, this is beautiful. I want to see a continuation up. That's what I want to see. All right, I'm just gonna do that math to see again. 63 minus 74, 11. All right, again, the plan is if it takes out that stop loss, there one there, I'm gonna wait for a bullish trend, and then I'm gonna hop in on that bullish trend. with a stop loss on the low of the bearish trend, or the low there. All right, so still on this trade, I'm liking the 5 minutes candle there. Seen a 5 minutes candle there. Let's see that it's beginning to form there. As hopefully it closes 5 minutes, and if it does, I'm gonna be adding more contracts there anyway. Let's see. All right, so there we go. Added 2 more. And I'm thinking of adding 1 more. There we go. This is okay. Yeah, so I have 4 contracts there. I'm gonna be taking out just in case if this flashes down, which it's quite possible. Then I wanna be out on 2. Yeah, that's fine. I wanna be out on 2 contracts, which is just about the risk of. But if this continues, okay. All right, let's go. Go up. Go up. So I don't know. I may or may not add 1 more here now. It looks like it's already too late. I'm gonna just put this up here. Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 up there. I'm gonna take out 1.
Target found.
See how fast that is? That is pretty fast. That is crazy fast. That is crazy fast. That is crazy fast. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna get out of this trade. That is crazy fast. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this trade. I have to. Yeah, that is crazy fast. Whoa, that is fast. I did not expect that. And that is just only one 5 minutes candle. Yeah, like this whole movement right here is just 1 5 minutes candle. Just look at that. Yeah, I have to be out. I have to be out. I have to be out. That is crazy fast. Whoa. I have to be out. And again, you already hit my target. So I'm okay. You already hit my target. I'm good. Right? I'm good. I have to be out. And what you see in here is, I already have a profit. A good profit for today. That's good. That's good. So you can see there I have that profit Where is it? There we go. So you can see that I have this profit here for today. That's good. You know, that's good for me. It may continue going up. That's totally okay. But I have to be out. I'm already out of the position. You know, I'm already out, so it's totally fine. Yeah, it's still running up. Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna cry about it. It hit my target. My target was this point here. It hit it, and now my target was 38.2, and it hit it. So now I have this profit. That's good. It's good. Yeah, sure. I can have more, but I mean it's good. I'm happy with what I got there. It's good. It's good for me. It works. You know, I've had a profit. It's good. So it's going up there. It's going up there. What may happen is there could also be, you know, there could also be this, and there could also be sort of a flush down, which is what we have right now. Is this part? Is this right here? This retracement right here, and we could have a continuation down. I don't know if I want to risk that. I mean, I really don't know if I want to risk that. I already have a good profit, and I'm happy with the profit. So I don't know if I want to risk that. I could have added more to my position, but damn, like look at this. This is just one 5 minute candle. That is crazy, and that is how many points? That's almost that 5 minute candle is 13 points. Just 13 points. That 5 minutes candle. That's way crazy. That's crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Beautiful, beautiful price action. Beautiful price action. I love it. So yeah, I love it. I mean, I had to take some profits here. You know, I had to take some profits early. You know, can I take out some of those trades to take out some of those positions? Because you know, it's just good doing that mentally, because when you do that, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be stressed. And for me, I need to do that because I have a small account, so I need to be doing taking profits, and also because the the platform that I'm trading has a trading stop, so I need to be doing that. I need to be taking off position, taking off profits. That's totally fine. I took out profit early, you could say, but that's fine. Profit is profit. I'm okay with that. So that's that. I may still take a trade, another trade somewhere down here, looking for another long. But I'm interested in taking a short position. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah. So I mean, I don't think I want to risk more. My trade is the best trade would have been here. I wanted to add more contracts, but again, price was too fast. I could not risk that. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful price action. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love it. Wow, look at this stuff. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. Yeah, went in here, went in line here, got out here, one got out here, all the positions. So it's beautiful. So I guess I could say I caught in how many points? I caught about yeah. So it's just looking like it's beginning to come down there. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, there we go. And this is crazy. The volatility today is nuts. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. Look at how fast price is moving. Look at how fast it is moving. This is crazy. So I'm just curious, how many points did I capture there? So I got in here 2 contracts there. For those 2 contracts, it was 8 points for those, and the other two contracts, which was from right here, was just about 4 or 5 points, or 5 points to say the least. Man, this is good. It's good. It is beautiful. I love it. Yeah, this is a beautiful day, in my opinion. Yeah, and the reason, because I would have gone 5 contracts, the reason why is because the price was moving way too fast. This is a 5-minute candle that shot up 13 points. So the volatility there is crazy. So yeah, that's something. But I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful trade in my opinion. Yeah, a good thing to be doing now is to be going short, but the risk could be right here, and I could probably say that it could easily get taken out. The stop could easily get taken out if that stop is placed right there. So a reasonable stop would be right here, but then again, the risk to reward is not worth it because price could only go as far as this point here. I think for today, it can only go as far as this point. So it may not even get there. It may not even get there today. So yeah, in that regards, going along would also be a good thing, but I would not consider going long until at least noontime. So yeah, just watch and see what happens there. Man, look at the price action. This is nuts. The volatility today is crazy. Wow, look at this. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that was fast. That was fast. That was fast. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. And now should not back again. Yeah, today is pretty volatile. I'm not gonna take more trades, at least for now, until I kind of get clarity. Until I get more clarity. So yeah, no more trades. feel like going long here again, but at this point that would be considered overtrading for me, and I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be overtrading. Yeah, it's still a good trade, but I don't want to risk that. Yeah, so this is what I suspect that it would do. So I might do this. The short is not as interesting because yeah, it wouldn't do much. But the long would be the interesting part of it. So, but not long here though. Not going long here. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, if you look very closely now, you will see that this retracement for ES was just about 50%. But when you take a look at NASDAQ, the same retracement is 61.8. So it did more, and that is a beautiful price action on NASDAQ. Look at that, 61.8. That is beautiful. So yeah, NASDAQ is beautiful. It's a beautiful trade with NASDAQ. All right, get back to ES. For now, I'm gonna stick with ES for now. So yeah, this is, if you had a long and you press the stop here, you might eventually take it out, or maybe not. But this is what I'm thinking that it might do. Yeah, I'm still not. I still don't want to put so much risk here. So like, I don't like what I'm seeing here. Even though this might be a reversal, this could be a reversal, but I really don't like the price action. I really don't like it. I want to see more downward pressure before I can get in, before I can be confident to get in. Otherwise, I'm okay. I'm okay not taking a trade. I don't have to take every trade. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay. Totally okay with that. I can skip this. I can miss out on this. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's fine. I already had profits. That I'm happy with. I'm good. Yeah, I'm totally good. Yeah, it can run up whatever, I'm okay. Yeah, I the reason why I'm not taking trades here, taking it long here is because I want to see more downward. I want to see more downside, and that would justify the risk. But at this point, no, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it to me. But what I can do though is if it gets up here, then that may be a good time to short. But at this point, trying to go along here is not worth it to me. I want to see more downward pressure.
Disgusting. Oh, never mind. That is beautiful. Holy shit.
Yeah, there he goes. Takes off now.
What did you say? The city's pumping. Yeah, feel the water level.
Yeah, still a beautiful production today. I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, this is yeah. I mean, look at that price action. It's still beautiful though, but
Oh, fucking hell.
do I want to be caught in that? I don't think I want to be caught in that, honestly. No, I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be in that. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I don't want to be in that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I may still go up. Eventually, I may still go, but I'm okay. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to take that trade. Yeah, I think next week is gonna be interesting. Um, if you take a look at the trend on the larger time frame, uh, you can only suspect that next week is gonna be pretty interesting to say the least, and even next month to be precise. Next week going into October is gonna be a very interesting, very interesting time ahead. I think so. Very interesting time ahead. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it so far. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, in retrospect, this could have been another good opportunity for long. Yeah, but already being in profit, I didn't like to. I didn't want to stress it, so that's gonna be fine with me. Beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Um, yeah, I would want to take a. I would not want to take. I mean, going for a shot would be good, but I wouldn't want to, take a shot. Not here, at least for now. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. it's coming for that 50% retracement again. Was where it was at. And look at this candle. This candle is just something else. Wow. Man, the volatility today is crazy. That even tells me, I guess that's sort of a hint of what to expect next month. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So that would have been one trade, a second trade. Beautiful. beautiful day. What a day. Quick volatile up, quick volatile down. It's all over the place, really. It is. Man, what a day. Yeah, I don't think this actually would maybe it could get down more. Seeing this low here from Thursday from yesterday, it could possibly get down here. But I'm not comfortable taking any trades. So I'm not comfortable taking any trades here. So I'm totally okay.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for being proud of me. I'm proud of you too.
That's terrible white phosphorus, given the current situation.
Yeah, there has been no trade, second trade here. Might be something down in the noon. Usually, there's something down. There's usually a second trade for the afternoon, and that's pretty much what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I took my first trade in the morning, and then I took a second trade in the afternoon. It was a beautiful day indeed. Now, today might not be like that, or you could be like that. But right now, as it is right now, there is no setup. Pretty much that's it. There's no setup. So I would not take take a trade here. But if I would take a trade here, what to do could be a short. Might want to try for a short, but then again, it is not as good setup. It is not a good setup.
Customer, and I have not done any.
Yeah, looks like it's coming down now. I'm just gonna take a quick break here and then come back and see what's going on. So far the chat's looking okay, but I wouldn't be surprised if this reverses up here and goes up. I would not be surprised. Nope. Yeah. So what is price doing now? Just hanging in there. Hanging up there. So I mean, we haven't yet seen this. This is what we've seen so far. So this is, so we can either get this here, go up, or and possibly coming down by the day. Also possible that from here we could get something like this, and then this. So see what happens. I think more or less will look more like this than this. That's what I think. Yeah, there's now pretty much nothing happening. Nice. Nice. The entry wasn't bad, the entry was really good. Was very good entry. So, yeah, it was a good entry. Yep. Wow. It's beginning to kind of flush down. So if it comes down, then this might be what's happening. In which case I'm gonna take another round. But if it does this, then I'm be looking for a shot at this point here. We'll see. Though I have to admit that price have significantly slowed down quite a lot. Yeah, notice how the volatility has kind of died off there. It's no longer there. So the volatility has died off. Yeah, it's completely shifting. I think I may have to take a leave here because this is, I've already had my trade. Fuck. I've already had my trade for the day. I already had my profits for the day, so and I mean, really, there's no setup here. Really, there's no setup. There's nothing. Yeah, I may have to call it a day now. Anyways, I'll be done with it. Yeah, it's still a beautiful day. It's a beautiful setup. A beautiful trading day. Thinking about it now, I could have gotten two trades here in the morning. This was one of them, and this was also one. Actually, three trades, but I couldn't count this as a trade because I did not expect this to happen. And also, this trade here wasn't an A plus setup. There's not a lot of confidence in it because I mean, it wasn't really good. I wasn't really liking it, and because I already had profit here, there was no point trying to chase this. So yeah, normally I would typically take just one trade in the morning and then one more trade in the afternoon, and trying to take multiple trades here doesn't feel right, even though the setup is still there. Just one setup was the A plus setup. The two setups wasn't as good either. So I think I would say that yeah, I'm okay. Just with just one trade, I made enough money. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. You just should be good for me. If that's all I made for today, then that should be good. There's always gonna be trade. There's always gonna be a trade for tomorrow, the day after that. There's always gonna be a day to trade. So don't try and force trade, force trades. But I have to say, this week has been very, very, very good. Has been very good, and I do love the price action so far this week. It has been very, very good compared to the 2 weeks before that. So taking two trades most days, it could be three trades if I wanted, but two trades I think should be good. Should be good. So yeah, this is good. Yeah, I may have to wrap it up here now because there's not really much going on at this moment. I would still look for a trade in the like around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. If I see something that I like, I'll still look for a trade. But if I do not see something that I like, then yeah, then that should be it. It's good enough for me. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to end this here today. We'll continue again on Monday, perhaps Tuesday.